Each year, the Fort Collins Symphony partners with the Poudre School District to put on the Yes Concert, youth educational series for 5th and 6th graders. Today, you're going to meet some of the directors and learn why art is important in the lives of young people.
The Fort Collins Symphony puts on the Youth Education Series. This is an educational concert held for all 4th and 5th grade students in the Poudre School District, which includes the public schools, the public charter schools, and homeschooled students. Today, through Timberline Church, will be 3,200 students will come here to listen to the concert put on by the Symphony. The goal is to expose students to live orchestra music who would not otherwise have the opportunity to listen to such great music. I'm really passionate about this education series because I get to sit and watch the children's faces just light up when they recognize Beethoven's Fifth or the William Tell Overture, and also that the symphony is playing video music. So these are video game music that's being played, and I watch the kids go, I know that, I know that. So the Symphony held a contest for participants 22 years and younger who had not been published composers, and opened it up to this contest, and unbeknownst to the jury, that a 14-year-old Fossil Ridge student won. And part of the benefit of this is that his piece is being performed by the Fort Collins Symphony for these students.
You know, I was really kind of thinking about just, part of it was Fort Collins and just how diverse it is in terms of what people who have moved from all over the country just kind of bring with them.
Students get to see that this music is not about composers that have died long ago. And in our midst, and in this concert right here, we have Ethan that gets to hear his music. The Fort Collins Symphony is very pleased to partner with the Poudre School District to be able to introduce this great symphony music to a young audience and just capture their hearts early. Wes Kinney, the conductor for the symphony, this is obviously a passion for him. He comes and presents and directs great music, but to see him up there with the kids and smiling and making it real for the kids, it's a new side of Wes, and he is great. He's a great educator and enthusiast for helping the kids really understand the music.
We truly believe that in doing educational concerts for young people, that this is an opportunity for them to experience live acoustical music, which is very important because nowadays most of the music they're listening to is amplified. It's part of video clips, movies, whatever, but it's not really live. And even if they go to listen to a rock band, even that's amplified. So here are acoustical instruments, and getting them to experience what the power of a symphony orchestra is, because from an experience such as that, they get an opportunity perhaps to look forward to maybe participating directly, choosing an instrument. And part of the process that we do is we show them the sounds of the various instruments, if you will, ultimately be playing in a band or an orchestra, and who knows what happens after that. They might become an instrumentalist, they might simply take up music as a vocation, and ultimately what we want to see them is back in a concert hall in some way, shape, or form for the rest of their lives. We're always excited when the kids react in a very enthusiastic fashion. I think they're excited about seeing an ensemble that is that large behind us. But also, part of the program is, of course, to get them to participate. We wouldn't necessarily ask a regular Masterworks audience, what do you think of this and what do you think of that? But in these kinds of programs, we want them to participate because we want to make the concert hall a friendly place for them. We wanted to make it a place that they are excited to come back to, and that it's not a place where they have to go and sit on their hands, but get to be engulfed in the music and respond in kind. And so seeing the reaction on their face in any of the pieces that we play is always a treat. Whenever we put together an educational programs, we have several facets that we want to cover. One of them might be a musical facet, and it would be such as, how does a composer write a piece, which is what today's program was about, in creativity. Sometimes we focus on a topic that might be a core topic in school, math, science, English, and the like, and just because music is so connected to all of these fields that it becomes useful in the classroom, not just for the music classroom, but in other areas of the curriculum. And so, what we try to do with the program is make sure that they get a sense that an orchestra is not just something that sits on a stage away from them, but is something that they can also participate in. And that's why we have a tendency to want to also show them the various instruments of the ensemble, so they might hear something that speaks to them, and that it's something that they might ask their parents, I'd like to try playing a trumpet or a violin or clarinet, and see what they might do in music.
And then most of all, I'm very impressed with the Poudre School District teachers who have prepared the students so well. The students are coming in dressed appropriately for a symphony concert. They are well-mannered. You can tell that they have discussed the music previously, and so they're very well engaged, and it's impressive that teachers take the time to just enrich the experience.
The Fort Collins Symphony and the YES program is a great way to get students involved in the arts. We want to encourage you today to get your students involved in the arts in your own community. But if you'd like more information about the Fort Collins Symphony, visit them on the web for more information.